Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the Muslim Gamers Podcast. My name is Faraj and joining me today are Abdul, Nael, and Mohammad. There is a lot that has happened in the last few weeks, some good and some really bad. The entire American Muslim community was shocked with a mass shooting in San Diego that claimed the lives of 3 innocent Muslim brothers without whose actions it could have been a lot worse. All of this while we were all trying to take advantage of the spiritual blessings of Dhul Hijjah as it led to Eid al-Adha. While many were able to get together with their families and celebrate, it was hard to not think about and be affected by what happened. While we're all trying to move on and live our lives, shootings like this only remind us of the reality that we live in. I don't know about you all, but I've had to have some tough conversations with my school-going children. I pray that none of us ever have to experience anything like this. May Allah grant the highest abode of paradise to our 3 heroes and bring healing and ease to our affected communities and give us the strength to persevere. It has been a while since this incident has happened, and we've been meaning to get together to at least bring it up and maybe even discuss some of the things surrounding it. But unfortunately, maybe not unfortunately, but our lives have kind of gotten busy between the 4 of us, and we've just had a lot going on with our families or different things. So this was finally the time we were able to get together on June 17th at the date of recording. And, even up to this point, the overall news has been pretty depressing overall, if you ask me. And that's why I'm grateful for our hobby and our temporary escape that is gaming. And there have been a lot of news and reveals surrounding that with the PlayStation State of Play, the Xbox Showcase, and Nintendo Direct, and the Summer Games Fest. And of course, that was all bookended by Xbox's new developments. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm sure there's going to be a lot for us to talk about. Assalamu alaikum, guys.
Bro, there were so many punches to the face with that.
Right. No, right. Are you talking about my intro?
Yeah, it's just like,
I don't hold
the
back.
roller coaster is perfect.
Yeah, alhamdulillah. Yeah, I don't know. Well, this is kind of a big deviation from the whole topic of the podcast, but I actually did get a chance to go to Islamic Center in San Diego like a week after.
Nice.
Yeah, it had happened, and man, it was. It's interesting where outside there's people standing with signs showing support, saying like, we stand with our Muslim neighbors, we love our Muslim neighbors, we stand with you all the way, we're with you, love trumps all hate, blah, blah, all that stuff. And then there were a bunch of flowers and notes that were left on the grass in front of the in front of the Islamic Center as well. And that's what you see on the outside. But inside, unfortunately, because of circumstances outside of my control, we ended up getting to the masjid late. So I missed the entire khutbah. So I don't know what the khutbah was about. But at least after Jummah, it just seemed like business as usual at any masjid. Brothers are talking about, oh, hey, yeah, you're going to do this thing. Or, oh, yeah, I set up that thing over there. Nothing to do about like the shooting or whatever. So it's interesting to see that dichotomy. And because I had my son with me, I got a chance to have a very tough conversation with them, but I think it's unfortunate that I have to have that with them. And when I think about it, growing up outside of the US, my parents didn't have to have any of these conversations with me. And it's just so unfortunate that living in the US, that's a conversation that we need to have.
Yeah.
It's sad to say, to be honest.
I was talking about this with my wife on like the tragedy. Like this tragedy, obviously, a lot closer to home, but and I kind of I was like, we feel desensitized to this. We spent almost 2 years watching kids being burned alive and shot, and so many horrible things happening overseas. It's just I feel like we're desensitized to death.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys remember too, Australia, 8 years ago. 7 years?
New Zealand.
Church, right?
New Zealand.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. I might have just offended some people, but I love both countries. But that same thing. But it was a lot deadlier.
Very reminiscent of that.
Yeah, and it was a lot deadlier too. A lot more people were hurt. And it was during Jum'ah, I think, right? Yeah,
it was during Jum'ah. Yeah, and the shooters from San Diego did claim that they were directly inspired by in their manifesto.
The thing is, look at the story of our Prophet ﷺ and the Sahaba, especially when they went to Medina, the prosecution never stopped. The hunt from the kuffar never stopped, and it never stopped. And And it's in our deen that like there will always be enemies against Islam always till the end of time. You know, I'm like, the biggest one is shaitan. Like, if he's still going at it, everyone else will be going at it. And that's the sad reality of it. And I mean, I myself as a kid growing up, I've had several incidents at school where, I mean, I wasn't, alhamdulillah, I'm still alive, but it was more like beat up and jumped by multiple people several times.
Just for being Muslim?
Just for being Muslim. Caricatures people drew of me with Saddam Hussein or Osama bin Laden, like all that stuff. Like, yeah, middle school was by far the worst years of my life. The worst, because it was... We were at an age where it was like post 9/11 by a few years, and then Iraq and Afghanistan war was around for a while. So like kids were exposed and video games were about it, movies. So like you get into that teenage years and you're a bully and you don't know and you're ignorant, you're going to start making jokes and think you know what I'm saying? So it's been happening for a long time. And we've heard kids too die at school from bullying, not just from being Muslim, for other faiths and races as well. This has been a thing in this country for many, many years. It's sad.
Yeah. I was going to say, I think a lot of kids recently have started seeing some of what we have gone through. Not that it's a good thing, but I think for being removed from 9/11 after a couple decades, kids weren't experiencing the otherness, you know? And after, you know, this last year, or even plus, you know, kids have been experiencing some more from like what I'm hearing of that type of bullying based on like just propaganda and stuff that other kids' parents are consuming and pushing back down onto their children with like what's going on in Palestine and Iran now and everywhere else.
Yeah.
You know, it's interesting. Anytime anyone asks me, is like, because for those that don't know, I moved here to the U.S. when I was 15 years old. Grew up in Abu Dhabi, and people ask me, is like, oh, you know, being Muslim and you know being a brown kid, you know, did you ever get bullied or picked on? I was like, there were a few instances in high school, but none of those compared to the racism I went through back in Abu Dhabi for being Indian.
Yeah,
you know?
that's
they're like, oh my god, they're like next
they're
level.
hardcore. Yeah,
they're hardcore. They're overt.
This is why. Okay, I know we're on air, but I'm Arab. I can say this is why Rasulullah said I was sent down to the Arab. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying that's why he was sent to the Arab. We're very like culturally very racist, and anger management issues don't.
Unfortunately,
just a joke, guys. It's a chill joke. I don't have a stand-up comedy career. Just trying to lighten the mood a little bit.
Yeah. Don't cancel him or call him satanic now.
Yeah. I'm Arab. I can say that. Like, yeah. I might be something else at this point.
I gotta clip that. Yeah, no, it was.
It is really sad to see like the overt racism of the Gulf countries, though. Given that you know that was the Prophet ﷺ was sent to them, and the message the Prophet ﷺ came with about unity, and they're the most racist of all the Muslim countries, I would say.
Yeah,
very.
Now, I don't know how to segue from that into gaming, but racism in gaming. But
anyways, video games. There you go.
Yeah. There you go. Thank you. All right. So yeah, we had the Summer Games Fest. We had the Xbox Showcase, the PlayStation State of Play, and the Nintendo Direct. Those were the four big ones. I only saw in its entirety the State of Play and the Summer Games Fest. I caught about halfway of the Xbox one, and only know of some of the reveals from the Nintendo Direct. So I don't want to make this too long because there were a lot of reveals. Like it was just one after another. Like Mohammad kept saying, you know, we're going to be eating good for 2026 and 2027 as far as gaming is concerned, unless if Xbox has other plans. So who, you know, since you mentioned that, why don't you tell us about, let's say, what do you guys think? 5 from each person from across all of them?
Yeah, let's do top 5. That's going to be hard.
Top 5.
Still top 5.
I know Abdul's top 5 is all 5 one same game. Yeah. Kingdom Hearts 4, 5 times.
Oh man, they didn't even do a release date, right, for Kingdom Hearts?
No, so I think my theory is that they're just gonna wait till the part 3 of Final Fantasy VII to like release, and then they'll probably like announce it for like next year. I think it'll be a next year game. It probably catch the tail on the PS5, PS. I thought it was UE5.
It's UE5.
Right? It's UE5, right? There's no way they're gonna do this. UE6 is not even ready. and I'd be mad if they did that. Okay, my top 5. Are we talking about new announcements or just games coming out? I mean, I've talked about.
What you're most excited about?
What's your most excited about? There you go.
Like Halo, always Halo. Super excited. I've already played the demo, and we talked about this last year, but I'm super excited. I'm not going to count that as my 5 because I haven't shut up.
You said
Halo.
The demo from last year, right? That's the one you played.
And we talked about it. Yeah,
you're talking about campaign involved, right?
The campaign involved one.
I just checking in case that there's a new demo out that I'm not aware of.
No, I think this year the FanFest event in December. So last year was the esports. I've been waiting to see. I was going to go to Seattle. They're doing a whole FanFest, which is a larger event, and they sold out. And I was like, dang, I was going to go to Seattle and go to it again. But then I waited too long. They sold out. They got another venue just to open up tickets. So my theory is they're going to be announcing either the next step for Halo or mainly multiplayer. That's my theory, and I wanted to go check that out. But that's not happening. But okay, number 1, not in any order. I would say Gears 5, Kingdom Hearts 4.
6.
Gears of War
E-Day. Why did I say Gears 5? Sorry. Gears of War E-Day, Kingdom Hearts 4. What else? So I didn't grow up playing Ocarina of Time on my own. I watched my friend play it. So I'm excited to play that as a remake. I've messed around with it a little bit, but I'm going to go back and play it again because I barely remember it watching my friend play. So Ocarina seems pretty interesting to see how Nintendo's going to do like an actual remake for the first time from one of the largest IPs. That'd be interesting versus just a remaster. Dude, I have 2 slots. What do I pick? Oh, dang. This is tough. I'm blanking. Oh, God of War.
You just mentioned Kingdom Hearts twice.
God of War for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'll wait for Abdul to do that. I say God of War, and then I'm gonna throw a little bit of a curve.
It's not gonna be on PC, man.
God of War, yeah.
God of War. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
No, it's not.
Don't worry. I think Kingdom Hearts is coming to PC. So
yeah, it'll be fine. They'll be released 10 times in different collections for you to buy it. And I would say my last one. I'm excited for everything, to be honest, but one that really caught my eye because of the story is Onimusha Way of the Sword. Because it's about Miyamoto Musashi, I was like, oh, okay. And as someone who grew up in martial arts and listened to his quote, it's just that martial arts culture and samurai culture. I'm like, oh, this is interesting for them to take a different take of his story. It'd be kind of cool because Phantom Blade Zero looks cool and we've been seeing that for several years. But because of the setting and the story of Onimusha Way of the Sword, it makes me super excited. I would keep going, but that's 5. I'll stick to the rules.
Cool. I'll let you throw it to whoever the next person you want to go.
We already know Abdul's. Okay. Nah, I'm just kidding. Abdul, go ahead.
I honestly, there's a lot of good games. It's going to be hard to get down to 5. I'd say no particular order. Persona 6. Super hyped. Really big Persona fan. The new Xenoblade Genesis.
Okay.
If you've never played Xenoblade series, you should. Really good. Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. Another banger, in my opinion. Hopefully. Gen Atlas.
Dude, that looked super interesting.
It's so. If you guys never played Shadow of the Colossus, my God, it's an amazing game. One of my favorite games of all time.
Okay, that one. Okay.
And it's made by the same creators. He's making it. It's sick. And then Guild Wars 3.
Oh, guys, yeah, my friends were excited about that.
It's going to be a generational MMO. I'm telling you.
Let's hope they don't flop like Diablo.
It's going to be awesome. I have really high bars. Every Internet has done an amazing job with Guild Wars 2. It's probably the most successful MMO right now. And I'm really hyped for him. I probably will have no time to play, but I'll try.
You'll be playing Kingdom Hearts 4 and the complete collection again from Square Enix. Yeah, exactly. The new collection. Yep.
But before we move on to the next person, Mohammad, and for anyone else who's interested in Ocarina of Time, just Google the phrase "Ship of Harkinian." That's all I'm going to say.
The phrase?
Ship or the Ship of Harkinian. Just Google that.
Why?
Not right now, but after the show, whenever you get a chance, just Google it. I can't say too much more, or else this podcast might get in trouble.
This podcast? Oh, okay. I'll wait. I don't get the podcast in trouble.
Yeah. All right, Abdul, who do you want to throw it to?
I'll throw it to Nael. What you got?
All right. I mean, you guys kind of already talked about a couple.
Are these all Nook verified games?
The ones that
are they Nook verified games?
This guy.
If they can run on his Nook, maybe that one Cuphead game.
It's not. I'm not making fun. I'm just saying that if they make Doom run on anything, this guy's gonna make freaking Doom 2016 run on anything.
So Ocarina, of course, because if Ocarina's getting remake, we're one step closer to Twilight Princess getting remade. Mm-hmm. Twilight Princess is one of my favorite games. Kingdom Hearts 4, we were talking about earlier. I really want to do a replay for all the other three and the other ones. However many there are, I always forget. But I've always enjoyed the series. Telltale is, coming back, as you guys know. So they're coming out with The Wolf Among Us 2. Mm-hmm. I really enjoyed The Wolf Among Us 1. That was really fun. So I am looking forward to the second one. I think it should be pretty fun. That one, you're like the big bad wolf, but he's like a detective in a fairy tale world trying to solve a murder.
If you've ever read the Fable series of comics.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with the Fable video game, but Fables, I think is what it's called.
Not to confuse our gaming audience.
Right.
So I'm curious to see where they'll go with the story, if he's going to stay a detective, go somewhere else, so that would be fun. Resident Evil. That looked really fun.
Mm-hmm. Veronica. Yeah. They dropped the code and they're just calling it Veronica.
So I'm excited. There isn't a lot of details about it yet, but Resident Evil is always fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a horror game fan.
Oh, really?
Then I bet you're super excited for Alien Isolation 2.
I don't really do horror movies. I don't enjoy them, but a horror game is fun. I don't.
Yeah, never. I mean, I played the Resident Evils back in the day, and then I got so scared. I was like, no, sorry. I'm trying to have fun.
Yeah, as much as I want to make fun of you, Abdul, I'm kind of with you there. I tried playing Resident Evil 7, and I'm just like I get to the part where, you get your hand reattached, and that dude is chasing you around the house, and I'm just like, no, I want to play something else. I don't want to play this.
Resident Evil 7 was so good.
I know you have to get to a part once he starts kind of feeling a lot more OP.
I think on my channel, it's on there still. I was playing, and there was a part where I literally jumped out of my seat. I don't want to spoil it when it happens, but yeah, that game was I think that was the scariest modern one.
No, there was one part where I saw this dude playing that, and there's a part where it's a minor spoiler because in the beginning part of the game where your wife ends up dying, and then it's like, man, and then the streamer is like, man, this guy must really hate his wife, and then she just kind of just gets off of the ground as a zombie, and he's like, nope, I hate my wife too, and just gets up and leaves.
I think now you said 4. I think you're missing one.
So the last one is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ronin.
There we go. Finally, someone mentioned it.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah,
dude. Okay.
What?
I hope it's fun.
Give me an hour. I'll list every game announced. I'm just kidding.
This is so much fun stuff. But
it's
there's a lot.
I love the IP. It's so much fun.
It's crazy that we kept hearing rumors about it for. Ever.
Yeah.
And we just got a title screen now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I just hope this studio doesn't go through any financial
I really hope
just get
it's
the game
platinum. There's so much they can do with it. But we'll keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah. We're talking about what we're excited about. We're not trying to logically dissect and assess what's going to happen to these studios. Not yet in this part of the show, at least.
All right.
Yeah.
I guess one last person, right?
I guess, there's only me left. All right. I had it narrowed down to... Nael, before I forget, because you mentioned Twilight Princess, Google Dusklight when you get a chance.
What is up with this, dude? Are you the Da Vinci Code or something?
I think I brought it up to you guys.
Oh, did you?
I may have.
Okay.
Or maybe it was in a different chat. But I remember I talked about it with someone.
He's Googling it now. Okay. While he's Googling it, I'll go ahead and mention.
Okay, so is it a page? Yeah, I see the page. Okay, I'm not trying to read anything. Okay, that's not I thought you made it.
Well, technically, I guess it does. It won't get anybody in trouble because you have to have. So basically, what I'm mentioning are PC ports. Yeah, it's just PC.
No,
but
this is just a trailer. I don't see anything about PC.
So what it is just a PC port, so you can.
I don't see anything about PC.
Oh,
I don't see anything about PC port. It's just a trailer on the web on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, it's.
I'll send you a page later. Don't worry. I haven't had a chance to try it out yet, but basically there's a whole scene of like recompilation and decompilations of console games to make them run on or to get them run on PC. Yeah. And the way they get around copyright is you have to actually have the game file itself. How you source them?
I was just saying it was a trailer for you not to get.
Oh, okay.
And he didn't catch it. Yeah, and he just
I did not catch that. I was like,
he just,
yeah. I know that doesn't get anybody in trouble because you have to get the. Yeah.
He just threw me under the bus. He ran me over. He's like,
because I'm like, wait, what page did he get?
It's somewhere there for me. It's somewhere here. Yeah, I don't behind there.
Yeah, mine's just right there.
Yeah, mine's just under here. Yeah. But yeah, no, these PC ports. What was that?
So I said, I don't know these people, guys.
Anyways, okay, so I'll talk about my 5. I think all of these have actually, no, 3 of these have been mentioned so far. God of War Lafe, Halo Campaign Evolved. For that one, is it just me or is it a different voice actor for Sergeant Johnson? Did you catch that, Mohammad?
I didn't check, to be honest.
Well, he died in Halo 3. Spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't played it.
No, the voice actor.
So,
oh, did he?
I thought that was a thing.
Oh, okay. I must have missed
that.
But
I mean, it's Microsoft the everything of AI. Vice American across from the.
Anyway, so yeah, God of War Lafe, Halo Campaign Evolved.
No, I think it's a lot.
And then TMNT Last Ronin. Yeah. TMNT Last Ronin.
Honorable mention to RuneScape.
I played that game, by the way, last year.
Minecraft game?
Yeah. I played that last year in early access. It was fun.
Yeah, it's on early access. Oh, and did you check out the Onimusha demo, Mohammad?
No,
for
not
Way of
yet.
the Sword?
Not yet.
It's actually I actually played it. It's pretty fun.
It's good? Okay.
Yeah, I like it. Some people did say that it's a little too easy, but
I mean, it's Onimusha. It's not like
and it's a demo. It's not meant to be. What I am excited for, even though I haven't played the base game yet, is the Doom: The Dark Ages Revelations. What's that called? Expansion pass or expansion. So I've had the base game on my wish list for a while. I'm waiting for it to get to a good price with the whole season pass to grab it, inshallah. So there is that. And then also because I am I wouldn't say I'm the biggest Ace Combat nerd, but I love the Ace Combat games. So Ace Combat 8 was great. The trailer looked great, but I'm just not sure what the game was doing differently. But then again, most Ace Combat games don't do anything different.
They're adding more of a story.
Have you tried to play in your
the
sim?
story is like the part I pay attention to the least.
I think this one's more story based. I think.
Faraj, have you tried to play in your sim?
On my not on there, but I have a flight stick and a throttle with the VR.
Same.
So, but Ace Combat doesn't work. Yeah, what was that?
You can swap it out.
Over to the. I have the attachment for it to install it there, but it's better to play it on my desk with the VR. So, I could do it there too. It's the same thing. But Ace Combat doesn't natively support VR on PC yet. I think there's like different hacks and mods you can do. There is a game called Project Wingman that was heavily inspired by Ace Combat that has native VR support, and it's great. After watching Top Gun Maverick, I sat on that thing in VR for like 4 hours. It's a lot of fun.
There's also DCS if you were trying to get hardcore.
That's another level of hardcore. And plus the flight modules are like super. Like the F-18 is like $80.
Yeah, every plane is like almost costs as much as a plane at this point.
Well, no, I don't think there's any plane out there that costs $80. But
no, I'm saying I was just figured so it's like a ratio to like game to like what.
Oh yeah, game to that.
Yeah, like just like the ratio. It's like they're trying to mimic it as close as possible.
Yeah, but I mean, it is pretty close. Like they have like hundreds of pages in the manual of like how to operate these planes. So yeah, DCS is. I did give it a try a little bit, but it's a little too hardcore for me. I don't have the patience for that
right now. Is this
the
game that people were leaking classified info for?
No, that's World of Tanks, I think.
That was World of Tanks.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. And honorable mention to just a question about Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen, since I think Abdul is the only one that played that here. It's announced for the Switch 2.
I have no idea how they're going to run that game on there. To be honest, I saw that and I was like, yeah, that thing is not running.
It's going to run like, yeah.
It runs like trash on my 4090.
That's hilarious.
Unless if they released any new updates. I don't know.
So
I don't know if
it's
you're
supposed to
playing
be,
I mean,
so with that, they're going to introduce, it's the same time they're going to release like a huge patch / like a lot of revisions for the game. So hopefully it'll get better.
I thought they already introduced a patch where they got rid of all the microtransactions.
Yeah. This is like a major overhaul. They're doing a major overhaul of the game.
Okay.
And a lot of the systems. So hopefully they got it to a play. But man, I feel sorry for anybody that gets that for a Switch too. I'll be honest.
Get it for science purposes, research purposes.
No.
Just kidding.
Take one for the team.
Maybe I'll give it a try.
Him and his Hogwarts legacy on Switch.
Maybe I'll give it a try.
Alrighty. What else do you guys want to jump into? Since we're freestyling, and I wrote my notes when I thought we were recording last week.
Fun games. The last.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about some games we've been playing, I guess.
I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3 again. My wife and I are trying to finish it. So
nice.
We're
Did you use any
deep
mods
into
or?
it. Yeah, we modded it.
Nice.
Pretty heavily. That's my life. Sometimes I play co-op games with my wife. She likes to play with me as well. So she's like, I don't want to play alone. I want to play with you.
Yeah, my wife's the same. She likes more of the help me think
the puzzle
split
games,
fiction, all those, and
Take Two,
like the co-op type. Yeah,
Take Two. She liked that one, so I pre-ordered. We haven't played Split Fiction yet, but I pre-ordered the Switch one that's coming out, Orbital. That looks pretty interesting in the anime style. Yeah, that was interesting. So yeah, my wife likes playing co-op stuff as well with me.
Okay,
or watch me play.
Yeah,
Split Fiction's been on our list.
We're playing Baldur's Gate. It's great. It's obviously a lot of hours in time, and we're trying to do it. We're like, we don't want to do a second run through.
Oh, I've done so many run throughs.
I was like, I'm not playing this game again. We're gonna do everything like once, and that's it.
One shot.
Yeah.
I there's a streamer that I follow that I watched him play through many parts of the game, and I don't know. It just doesn't seem like I'm not really a CRPG guy that's gonna spend a lot of time. If there's RPG, if I'm playing an action RPG, I guess that's more my thing, but I don't know if I'll ever get around to playing Baldur's Gate 3.
I'd say Baldur's Gate 3 is the most accessible CRPG you can play.
It's like heavily D&D style, like, because I try to get into D&D. Some people, they don't get into it. So I watch a lot of D&D stuff. I keep tabs on it, whether it's 3D printing or just how people build stories and stuff. And I like a lot of choice space and things changing and everything. So I remember I pre-ordered the game when it was in early access, like years before it came out. I was all, this seems interesting. I'll wait. I think they had it for a cheaper price than I can't remember. And when it released and it took everyone by storm, like my friends actually jumped in on it and we played. So we have so many files. We still jump in every here and there and start up an old file and continue. It's a fun game. It has an interesting story too. Like it's really cool. It's fun.
Something to do with the Mind Flayer.
Yeah, there's a lot, and there's
a lot.
A lot of side quests too. Like we didn't do everything. Every time we played, it just ended up differently. Like a whole different experience every time.
Every time. But no, it's a lot of fun. And then I'm playing Forza Horizon 6.
Nice.
Has it ever crashed for you, Forza Horizon 6?
No, I do have thoughts on Forza Horizon 6. So this being the 6th installment, I feel like now the formula is like if the
stale?
7th, it's getting stale for me. The 7th one came out tomorrow, or like I wouldn't be as excited, mainly because the Forza Horizon series always has never had like a story, anything, and it's an arcade like racer. but I feel like they should do something, introduce some sort of story element. This one's supposed to be more of like a rags to riches. Like 5 was more, you're already like a superstar and you're coming into the festival. This one was like, oh, you're a no-name person who's going to build up to it, but it doesn't feel like that at all. Like you come in, you already have access to like hundreds of cars. You're like driving super fancy cars to begin with. I feel like this story could be better. The map is good. Tokyo City is not good at map. I feel like Take-Two is not good at making cities. They're really good at making really awesome landscapes.
You mean Turn 10?
If you Turn 10.
Yeah.
I was like,
or Playground Studios.
Yeah, Playground. Yeah. Like when you get out of the city, I think the game shines a lot. They added a lot of versatility, a lot of elevation gains and turns. And it's the amount of work they've done. You could tell to the countryside of Japan was amazing, but the city was let down for me.
Yes, it looks kind of dull to me.
Scale issue or just
a scale? It seemed dull. There was nothing really like you didn't feel like
lively.
you're driving through Tokyo.
Tokyo
is like one of the most dense cities in the world, and like it's just like it's like a dead like it just seemed like any other generic driving city.
Do you remember Midnight Club 2?
Yes.
Was Tokyo that more lively than this? Okay.
I would say it was.
The soundtrack hits in that game, by the way.
Dude,
I listened to
that
it recently.
soundtrack is so good.
When I did a video on like my favorite racing games of that era, and I listened to that menu song, I was like, dude, how did sorry, I listen to electric music, but like drum and bass, like how do we go from that style of like street racing and music and car culture to like this? And to add on, I think everyone's excited for Forza Horizon, not because I've played, I think, since Forza Horizon 2, and I've played Forza like for simulation before, and I feel like their focus was always sim racing, and they were trying to compete. And I think at one point, Microsoft management, Xbox management, whatever, got involved, and you saw them slowly step away from simulation.
Yeah,
and they had to focus on sales. Yeah, because they didn't compete, and like sim racing was in a weird spot when Forza was actually, in terms of the game being built, it wasn't selling enough, but they were doing very good in terms of physics and everything and graphics and pushing it on the Xbox VCR, like all that stuff. But I think everyone was excited mainly just because of the setting. That's all it was. If it wasn't for the setting, I don't think it would have done that well or got as much attention. Because even when I watch it, like it's just it's an arcade, but like I feel like older arcades are more fun than this. It's just the cars flying around dies out pretty and all.
Quickly in 6.
It doesn't feel gritty. They just try to make it too open for everyone, and that's the same thing. Like you can get into the same argument with sports. Like they took away like the corporations, like they try to play it safe, like NBA Street, FIFA Street, NFL Street. All those street games like disappeared. Like that street culture, they don't want to be associated with that. They don't want to be associated with that culture.
Was so good, man.
Yeah, like now they just released an NBA Street game. You saw it as called NBA something. It did horrible because it's only online, and it's trying to be NBA Street, but not NBA Street because they don't want to be too gritty. Yeah, they want to. They're too corpo. So sorry to agree.
And then add another point to that. Oh,
I mean, we're talking about games from an era where we had rap stars fighting each other in Def Jam.
Yeah,
that was the era, right?
That was amazing.
And also, I just said rap stars, so Uncle Mohammad for me.
Are you talking about?
They also super dialed. So the wheel spins that you get in Forza, they pulled back a lot in terms of like how stringy they are with rarities, how many wheel spins you get. Like it's very like you're gonna have to grind to get these type of things. Like 5 was like they just get handed out like candy, like every other.
5 felt like too much of a dopamine hit, so I kind of welcomed that a little bit that they pulled back.
I felt like they dialed it back way too much, where I think it's hindering like enjoyment of like getting new cars, and they're artificially extending the length of the game by having you do that. I feel.
We were thinking of Def Jam, I think.
Yeah. Well, you said you're talking about NBA.
No.
He was saying, "Oh, you're talking about the rap game when you mentioned rap." No, I was
saying you were saying there's a new game. I think it's called NBA The Run.
NBA The Run. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was excited for it until I saw reviews. I'm like,
but I'm not a rapper.
It was Def Jam the game.
Yeah, Def Jam. I thought you were trying to jump in about the fighting. Yeah,
that was Faraj.
Yeah.
One last thing about Forza. So there's a whole component. Sorry, I'll stop talking about it. There's a whole component of you can customize your car. You don't have to touch that at all. It's literally useless. And it felt like thinking back, when you look at Need for Speed or Midnight Club, customizing your car was
not just visual. Some of the games would let you tune it.
Yeah, and tune your car too.
Yeah,
that was a very important thing, and it felt very rewarding to do so. Mm-hmm. You can tune your car in Forza Horizon, but it's pointless, honestly.
Okay.
Anyway,
I remember messing around with a lot of the tuning in Forza Horizon 2. I think that's the one I played the most.
If you look at regular Forza, the tuning's insane. People have Excel
it is
sheets.
crazy.
The simulation is a different genre altogether.
But that's their bread and butter, and I feel like the Horizon is the only one really doing that style of. I mean, we have Tokyo Extreme Racer just came out. I haven't tried it, but you're starting to see those come back, but. Yeah, they're just the biggest one doing it right now. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to stop hogging the mic.
Yeah. What do you want to throw to Abdul? Yeah. Or okay, sure, Mohammad, since you were about to
go for it.
I've been playing Metal Gear Solid 1 and Final Fantasy 7 Original. Just continuing.
Wait, hold on. Did you get past the first elevator?
I don't worry. I don't have my copy from Syria still.
Okay, good.
I'm at the tank part.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. Speaking of Grady, dude, that dude is a ladies' man. Every girl over there, he just doesn't see her. He's just spin a game. We used to have that as a kid. I liked the. I've always heard stories. I don't know the story of the game. I don't know any spoilers. So alhamdulillah, I'm going in and enjoying it. And I've always heard the creativity. And just learning so I had to learn because I was the whole saving the game was a nice little interesting way to you have to call the chick to save, which is kind of cool. And then when you're told to go speak with the other chick, the Russian chick, what's her name? Start with the M.
No.
Is she Russian? Is she Russian? But she's white. Whatever. I thought she was Natasha.
Yeah, it was a Russian chick that's based out somewhere in California.
Yeah, and then you have to look in the back. You have to look in the back of the case to call her. I'm that's kind of cool. Things like that. It is kind of
immersive gimmicks.
Immersive gimmicks, yeah. There are some of playing it top down, and sometimes it's a little janky, but it's not too bad. It's a challenging game. It doesn't hold your hand before we used to. You have to kind of figure things out. Playing that and Final Fantasy 7. I have to actually look on YouTube to see what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. Final Fantasy 7 at the part where you're supposed to dress up Cloud as a chick. Which is weird as I saw clips on the original one, and I talked to one of our mutual friends. I'm like, dude, what's wrong with Cloud? I saw a trailer. He's like, no, it's not what you think. I was like, I don't know, bro. That dude's fruity.
Oh man, wait till you play the remaster.
Oh yeah, Lord, yeah. So I'm at that part in the original one right now, and it's just interesting, how you have to talk to this person, talk to that person, do that, and you don't know anything. I don't know how you guys did it as kids with no strategy guide, no internet. Or maybe game facts. How do you figure that out?
Honestly,
if you read the text,
there was tour guides online.
Not everyone had access to that stuff. That's what I'm saying. We had I had dialogue.
I remember playing through that game.
Oh, it's Syria.
Wait, what do you? No, what do you mean no one had access to that? Because we had game facts back in the day. It was these gigantic.
No, what I'm saying is it's
files.
I know. I had access to game facts. So I'm saying there were some friends that I knew that didn't have access to it because okay, we don't have internet or whatever. Their parents were a certain way,
and that's when you get together and talk about it. Yeah,
exactly.
Hey, this is what I figured out.
You had to talk to your friend and then wait for the school next school day. It's okay, how do I do this?
He'll look it up for you and
things like that. It's just dude, I would have been so frustrated as a kid. And there's only specific save points too. So
I remember printing out cheats for my friend who didn't have access to the internet. And
I got in trouble for a minute. Think I've wasted in my life. and paper.
Oh, yeah.
Or like you print it and it's not formatted right, and it's just like a bunch of letters down the middle.
Or you don't see that it's like you're printing the whole guide and it's like 100 pages, and your parents get mad at you, like wasted all the ink and paper.
But it's fun just playing two like really old school games right now because I have a lot of unfinished AAA games that I need to get back to. But it's a nice little refresher. That's what I've been playing because I know once Halo comes out, that's all I'm going to be doing.
Nice. I'm excited for you. 1 to 2 jump is pretty good.
From Metal Solid 1
Metal Gear Solid? Yeah, that's what I hear. Yeah.
2 is... Yeah. I just, like, a lot of people say that's their best game.
People say 2 or 3, so I don't know.
2 or 3.
Yeah.
Two or 3, yeah.
Yeah, it's 3, but 2 is also up there.
Okay.
What would you guys say is the best place to play MGS2 now?
Emulator.
For those of you that have played it.
Probably emulator.
The emulator?
Yeah, I'm emulating the original one.
You could play it on if you have
the remake ones or remaster.
You have like a retro PlayStation 2 that they release. You could.
Yeah, because I mean the PS2 version is good. It's mainly because
copy original.
Now, how did because I don't know how they did it for the new collection, whatever it's called. How they did because the controls are pressure sensitive on the PS2 controller. Yeah.
You will miss out on some functionality of the game when they're playing it through emulator. I'm not sure.
Are they both at the PS2?
If you have a PS3,
there is a specific
I think 1, 2, and 3.
There's a specific fight.
I have them all right there, and I
in 2 that you need to like. I can't spoil it, but you need to do something with your controller.
Okay.
And it requires you to have.
It's really weird.
Yeah.
Also, I need original PS2 controls. I need original PS2 control as well.
Yeah. I don't know how it works with the remake. I don't.
No, so I have a PS2 that I've modded.
Okay.
That I also use Bluetooth. The controller.
Oh, you use Bluetooth.
I'm
not sure if it'll work.
I have an original PS2 controller. I can still use it. Like I don't.
Yeah,
mind.
if you plug it in, that'll work.
That could probably work.
I have like an upscaler for 4K, so I don't mind.
I wonder how that works on the PS3 HD collection because in that one, people say that's the definitive version to play if you have a PS3.
They've probably modified that part.
Probably, yeah. Because I don't know how you're gonna mess with there might be a setting in there. But yeah, MGS2, great game.
Okay.
Nael, do you want to go next? Tell us about some of the games you've been playing.
I've been playing Pokemon Scarlet and
Ew.
I was just about to say you just triggered Abdul.
Abdul's always triggered, bro.
I was traveling.
We should get an audio
I'm
button.
at the point in my life where time is precious. So I see someone wasting their life on trash. I'm like, why? Do something better.
My time was all scared. I just played what was in front of me, and that was Pokemon Scarlet. And
may your light be your guiding. What was it?
Mouse PI for hire.
How's that?
How is that?
It's actually a lot. It's actually a lot of fun. Like, you're basically playing like a 1930s noir detective who's like a mouse, and everything is just cheese themed and very zany and cartoony, whimsical. So it's just a lot of fun. It's very like 2D, 3D, arcade-ish. It's kind of hard, not gonna lie, because it's not really supposed to be a shooter.
Are you playing it on Steam Deck?
A lot of shooting elements.
Are you playing it on Steam Deck?
Yeah, I was playing it on Steam Deck. And like it even on lower difficulty, like there's just tons of mobs that are coming at you, and like it's just not the most accurate game, and like it's slow to reload and stuff. So like that kind of takes away from it, but otherwise, just like the whole storyline and like the game itself is just a lot of fun.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I've had that issue with some shooters on the Steam Deck where once I jump from that to proper mouse and keyboard controls, it's much better. Maybe
it'll be better on mouse and keyboard. It is just very slow to reload, and there's a lot of mobs. So it just takes away from it a little bit because like the game isn't really supposed to be about being a shooter. It's more about the wackiness and just getting through the levels. But like it's like trying to be a shooter, but it's not really developed as a shooter. So the controls are a little clunky for that.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I've been
But
meaning to check that one out.
It takes away from the game, but like the game itself is like it's just fun. Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know if I bought the game and I added it, or someone else had bought the game and added it, but like it's there.
Are you Steam? Yeah,
Steam.
my brother got it.
Oh, okay.
You're welcome. What have you been playing?
What have I been playing? Mainly on I don't have it on me right now, but I clearly have a problem with buying new emulator handhelds, and I think this is going to be my last one because I do enjoy it.
Last one of this year, guys. Last one of this year.
Yeah.
The last one of this week.
Yeah, maybe once I find a better paying job, things might change. Yeah, but this it's called the Trim UI Brick, and it's not any different from anything else, but this is my first time owning a vertical handheld that isn't one of those old block games that has Tetris and a few other games on there. So I've been very pocketable. I put a custom firmware on there so you can turn it on and off real easily. And of course, with all these emulators that I can play on there, the main thing I'm focused on is Pokemon Crystal. But it's a polished version of Crystal called Polished Crystal, which is a ROM hack.
No, Crystal's a great game.
Slow, not of approval.
No hate there.
Yeah.
I love Pokemon Crystal.
And Polished Crystal, you don't have to. It's a ROM hack that lets you get all the Pokemon without needing to do trades and stuff. So
evolve Pokemon.
There's a lot of better ROM hacks out there.
Oh, you messed up.
Well, I wanted to get something that's as close to Vanilla Crystal with newer, more of that, because I got a bunch of different ROM hacks.
Why? Did you not play Crystal the original?
I did, but I didn't focus on catching all the Pokemon, so I just wanted to go through that nostalgia trip again.
Okay.
Yeah. Why? Because I want to. There we go. Was that a good enough answer?
Yeah, Crystal's great. No hate on Crystal.
And I did try out some of the other. It's interesting. It's a 3.2 inch screen, and it can also support up to DS games. So I tried some of the Pokemon DS games on there, and that's an interesting experience too.
How do you do the dual screen?
Either they're both shrunk down to fit in one screen
on a 3.5 inch.
On a 3.2 inch.
So are you gonna need magnifying glasses?
What the heck? How do you play?
Listen, let me finish.
Tiny.
Let me finish. It's either that or I can swap between both the screens. Okay. So it's pretty easy to configure that in the controls. And it took me a while to try to figure that out. So yeah, that was kind of interesting too. But mainly Polished Crystal is the one that I'm focused on there.
Is it HDMI out?
No, this one in particular, I believe actually, you know what? I don't know. I haven't tried it out.
Then a lot of these handhelds have HDMI out.
This one doesn't have an HDMI out port, but
I think it's like USB-C. I think they do it through USB-C through to HDMI.
It's basically Thunderbolt 3, I think.
So just a quick search tells me USB-C port is for accessories, including controllers. Unfortunately, no connecting to TVs, which I'm totally fine with because this is something I usually keep in my pocket whenever I'm out and about. So, yeah. That one was the main one there. And then I also have been trying out a little bit of Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
How is that?
It's a fun beat 'em up. I'm not a beat 'em up connoisseur, so I enjoy the Shredder's Revenge game. I know I didn't like. I only tried a little bit of the Power Rangers one, Rita's Rewind.
I heard it was average. It wasn't bad.
Because the thing about Rita's Rewind is you get these 5 different Power Rangers to play as, but they're just skins. It's just different colors that have the same moves. So, and then the Zord battles too are kind of weird in that I didn't get that far yet, but I lost interest, so I stopped playing that one. But Cosmic Invasion is pretty fun. You could choose whatever characters you only have. I think it's up to 15 playable characters, and you can choose any of the ones that you've unlocked to play any of the stages in the campaign. But if you play specific ones, there's challenges related to them. And it kind of furthers the story along. Interesting. Okay. So I didn't spend too much time with it, but I played enough to know that I'm having fun with it. And that and and a little bit of Forza Horizon 6 when it doesn't crash on my PC. I'm guessing it has a lot to do. I don't know why. When I look it up, apparently, and I thought it was because I only have a GTX 1080, but apparently people with like 4080s and 4090s are having the same issue too. Like 5090s are having the same issue. I haven't tried it out since they put out the last patch. So that's one thing I've been wanting to get back to. And then I also, like I mentioned earlier, played the demo for Onimusha Way of the Sword, and it was a lot of fun.
Okay.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's got some interesting mechanics, but it's crazy. Like as I'm playing through different parts of as I'm playing through the demo, they'll be like, oh, tutorial, like press this button to learn more. And I felt like that was overwhelming. Maybe I'm just getting too old as a gamer to just, get thrown a lot of that stuff. But yeah, that's what I've been into.
Not bad.
Yeah.
The last thing that I forgot, I saw it on my desk, and I don't know if we talked about it or if I missed the last one, but did we talk about this?
Oh, no, we did not. There we go.
Okay.
All right. Let's get into it. Great way to end the show. As we'll talk
controller.
Steam controller. All right. So 2 out of 4 people have it here. Wait. Can one of you guys turn it on and drop it on the ground, or drop it on something soft?
No, what the heck?
Drop it on something soft.
No, I'm good.
Why?
Yeah, don't drop it on the hard ground, because apparently they have the Wilhelm screen.
Like
I
don't even know what that was.
Wait, did you just drop it?
I just dropped it. I didn't turn
it
on. It has to it has to free fall.
And I think
you turn it on and hit your head with it, like just.
I think it needs to.
He's really dropping it. Did you turn it on?
It's on.
Oh, it has to be a certain amount of distance to fall.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
that's okay. That's as far as I'm throwing it.
Yeah, no, you can just drop it on your bed or your mattress or something, or on a pillow.
Drop it on your lap.
Chuck out the monitor behind you. So when your kids run as fast as you can, see if you catch it.
Mohammad, go. Have you tried it out?
I think I love the placement. I love the placement of this.
Yes,
because I'm tired. I'm starting to get tired of this.
Tired of the thing. Yeah, this is good.
Off center.
Yeah, this is really good. The placement of that. Which is really cool, because I mean, it's kind of weird to have it released without Steam Machine. But at the same time when this was released, I was finally finishing my emulation build, and this came out. I was like, perfect. I'll finish it and do this. And I think if people don't get the Steam Machine or want to wait, because the biggest thing is this, you want the PC to be, I was like, less
console-like as possible.
Console-like as possible. And people hate having a keyboard and mouse when they go to the couch or whatever. The trackpads,
dude, amazing.
Like, the only thing is, like, I wonder if they'll add an attachment for a keyboard, because you can have the keyboard pop up only for Steam. So I was like, okay, if there's a way to get this thing to, like, okay, I want a virtual keyboard to pop up so I can just type things out, or have an attachment for
Windows.
In Windows, yeah. That would solve a lot of people's problems if they don't get Steam Machine right away and they want kind of like that console-like experience.
Yeah.
It's awesome controller. The analog sticks feel nice. The buttons are like whatever. Like, they don't feel, crazy different. Yeah, they're not that different. They're not nothing different. The triggers are fine, but I think that the highlight of it is the form of it. The analog sticks and the trackpads. That's my thing.
The gyro.
I didn't try it yet.
Super underrated feature. Really good for games that require a lot of like camera movement with like precision mouse movements. The gyro is the way to go.
How are you using it?
I used it with Crimson Desert and it works pretty well. The back buttons also really help with the crazy button mapping stuff that Crimson Desert has. Yeah. So able to use these, and then the gyro helps a lot as well with aiming.
The buttons in general, for even those in the back, they just feel too clicky. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just feels like, I don't know. It just doesn't feel. It doesn't. I mean, maybe I'm just dumb, but it doesn't feel as like premium.
Does it feel different from the back buttons on the Steam Machine?
Like the trackpads and analog stick and the feel of the controller, I'm like, oh, this feels premium, right? For like $90. But when I press the buttons, I'm like, oh, this feels like it's a generic controller. It doesn't match the premium feel the rest of the controller. Controller. Interesting,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's just me, my preference, but I mean, it gives you enough feedback where you know you're pressing it, but it just doesn't feel. That's all.
Maybe that's where they cut the corners.
It's a very nitpick. Like, I just want to be bougie. And I want to be like some guy with an opinion on the internet that everyone cares about.
Would you guys say it's worth $100?
I think it's worth $100.
The controller?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, if you're a PC player and I don't know, I feel like a DualSense is $70.
Would you pick this over the Xbox controller?
The regular Xbox controller?
Oh yeah, Mohammad hates the regular Xbox controller.
Trash.
So he would,
So
Trash.
I would say
the Elite is nice. Elite is very nice. Very nice.
I would say it depends on how much you're willing to customize. Right? A lot of people are like, let me just pick up a controller and play. Any basic controller will do that for you. You don't need to shell out $100. You can just get like whatever $30 controller and you'll be fine. But if you're someone that's like, I want to play a particular game, it's not really suited for couch play, but I wanted to get to close to seamless as possible, this is probably the best way to do it. And customize. The thing with this controller is the more you customize it, the more you'll enjoy it. So if you're really not into spending that time, or you don't have the time to customize it, then I wouldn't recommend it.
My thing is like, I don't know. I have so many controllers of the same one, different colors, this and that. Just don't. If you're someone that has multiple controls for PC, it's a whole different controller because most of them are going to be all the same.
Yeah,
just different. Like the Xbox and PlayStation. I mean, actually, no. DualSense has a little bit more features, if depending. But let's just say you have a regular PS4 controller, DualShock 4, whatever, generic controls that you're buying for the features. Then it's just this is something totally different. You're seeing third-party Chinese companies make controls with all these extra features. That's what people are looking for. So just for the trackpads and the usability of that as a PC player, to be able to access, your desktop or whatever with trackpads and make selection stuff, I think that's in itself is like a huge plus.
PC couch player.
Or hey, you know what? I'm just gonna kick back and like do this.
Even on your
connect
PC,
it to my TV or whatever. I don't have to sit here and use a mouse or whatever. It's easy. It's there. It's a nice feature, and you can only imagine what else they'll, what future add-ons they'll do in the future or people come up with.
Yeah. The biggest plus the Steam controller has is its community support. So people can make whatever layout they want, and they can upload it to the Steam community, and you can download it. So for one game, you can have like 50 different control layouts that people have uploaded.
So people can upload like custom maps for games.
Yeah. So like any game that you think of, someone has mapped out something that you can see it. Oh, this works pretty nice.
That's what's cool about it.
Yeah.
And that's existed with the Steam input for a while anyway. Although I did hear that the Steam controller does not work for games outside of Steam on PC.
No, it works. I used it on emulation.
Okay, maybe I think it was with what's that?
Origin?
Wait, emulation on your Windows PC or Linux PC?
No, Windows.
Windows, interesting.
And with Steam was not. It was separate. Like it's not EmuDeck. Like in utilizing Steam or anything. It's like Steam was shut off. The whole update, and I'd use it, and it was perfectly fine.
Were people having issues with other launchers? Like
I think it was mainly the Microsoft launcher
like
games.
EA games.
No, it was Microsoft games specifically from the Xbox launcher. If I remember correctly.
Maybe.
I haven't.
Xbox having hard times right now, man.
Yeah. We're 2 minutes away from reaching an hour on the exactly. I was just about to say we're 2 minutes away from the from reaching an hour on the podcast. So I think now is a good time to end the episode as any. Once again, thank you all for joining us. If you haven't already done so, follow us on our socials for the Muslim Gamers podcast. Look for links in the description below. Inshallah, we will catch you guys all on the next one. Until then, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu
Make dua for Steam Machine.
Inshallah.